Alright everyone, welcome back. Another video. It might rain today. Going out for a nice run. As you can see from the tire, I've got it, it's inflated again. The fender is still, well, it hasn't made any noise, but it's probably still gonna rub. I did contact Rad Power Bikes. I emailed them, sent them a video. They just gave me $85 or whatever, $89 back. Refunded me for the fenders. They don't have any in stock, so I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I guess I got free fenders in a lot of ways. I wish they actually had fenders. I find them to be very useful. Hopefully they'll come up with a solution. Hopefully. Anyways, let's get going. I don't have that. I don't have too much time. I want to do a quick bike run and then come back. No water, no backpack. I did bring a jacket just in case it did rain, since it is forecasted to rain. And I only brought one Insta360. I didn't bring a charger or battery or anything, so I don't know what exactly I'm going to do. I think I'm gonna make a full run here. But before I do that, you know what? I'm gonna turn on my back lights, because I'm gonna turn on my back lights here real quick. Let me see here. Gotta move that around. Let's turn on my back lights. Okay. All right. Okay. Because it is overcast in some areas. If I do get caught up somewhere, I want to make sure those are on. My front lights are right here, so I guess I'm good with that. I'm just gonna go ahead and take the streets. I got my body armor on. I'm matching, I'm all yellow today. High visibility body armor, high visibility gloves, and my shorts. My shorts are high visibility. Okay, let's go pedal assist 5, gear 7. Oh, you know, I forgot to bring the oil again. I always forget that. Anyways. Alright, I'm riding again. I fixed that flat tire. Yeah, I got a red light here. Alright, stuck in traffic. Going a little different way. I'm just going to be riding the bike today. Full pedal assist 5, gear 7. I got a lot of wind, but I always feel that way. Feels like raindrops, but I don't think it's raindrops. Anyways, I have to admit, I really like riding this bike. If you have a chance to get an electric bike, get it. You probably will be very happy. You get more exercise. If you think about it, most of the time, if you live in a condensed city, you probably travel like no more than 5 to 10 miles in a radius. And you'll be surprised, 5 to 10 mile radius covers a lot of ground. Covers a lot of ground. You know, I don't work. I don't have a job. I don't work out of the house. I just don't work, period. So my situation's a little different. Like I'm more or less just riding the bike for fun. So I can sweat all I want. Watch this guy. All right, hey. So I'm riding the bike for fun. I can sweat all I want. I'm not, you know, going into an office or fast food or wherever you work. All right, just doing my normal route here. I really don't have to go that far to enjoy a good ride. I mean, I enjoy a good ride just riding around. Oh yeah. Somebody's behind me. Don't worry, I'll be getting off the road here soon enough. I don't want them to try to overtake me because they're going to get risky with trying to overtake me. So, there we go. Go down pedal assist 3. I was down 1 battery bar, but now I have all 5 bars back now, going down to pedal assist 3. Oh, darn gnats. Man, I just made a video about gnats and these little tiny flying bugs. They always seem to be around when I ride my bike. I don't like that. Ooh. These little holes that you see in the ground, in the grass, that are all dug up, those are caused by wild pigs, feral pigs. You can see them over here. You can see them over there. And you can see some over here. Let me see if I can ride over them real quick. Yeah, see? Look at all these Look at all these, the grass being dug up. Those are caused by wild feral pigs coming around here digging up, I don't know what they're digging up. Bugs or something. They're like Pumbaa, Timon and Pumbaa. You know those, the Disney characters, Timon and Pumbaa. They're digging for bugs. So, whoa, look at this. They are digging. There's a lot of wild pigs. Look at all this stuff. Look at all this stuff they dug up. This is all caused by wild pigs. They just dig it up. A lot of neighbors are complaining in this area. They want something done about these wild pigs. Problem is, if you set up a trap, that attracts the wild pigs, which you don't want. So, anyways, let's get back to the ride at hand. Still on pedal assist 3, just because I'm on the sidewalk here. More wild pigs. Oh my gosh, look at, they just dug up this whole place. Wild pigs, man. It's going crazy. Ooh. Let's just cut through the grass here. Wild pigs. Woo. Speaking of wild pigs, here's some deers. Oh, it's good to ride the bike, man. I got a flat. I made a video about that repair. I had to change the tire, or change the inner tube on this. And I did it without flipping the bike upside down. And I did that because, let me turn my lights on. That way people can see me. It is kind of getting overcast and I see a lot of dark clouds. So I'll just have them on just so they can see me. So I did change the inner tube, and the thing is, I didn't flip my bicycle upside down. I guess I did it backwards or whatever, but I used a jack stand. It tipped over once, so you got to be careful. But I have my front basket, the front rack, the rear rack, and I had the small basket, and I had the bags on them. So I didn't want to just take all that off. It's a little time consuming to do that. So I just decided to change take the rear wheel off while the bike is standing upright. And it worked out for me. It worked out. And if you know what you're doing, you can do it in half an hour. It just takes a little bit more fidgeting with, because the bike is standing upright, so you have to work on getting it right, loosening it. But if you turn it upside down and you have the right tools, you can definitely do it in 20 minutes. I don't know if you can realistically do a repair on the road on your rear wheel. I used a mallet to torque down the nuts, and I don't know if I can really do this by hand. It'd be difficult for me to do it by hand. All right. Oh, you know what? Here, I want to show you something. There are these hills up here. I'm gonna ride. Here's a playground with these little mounds here. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm on pedal assist 5. I'm gonna gear down to 2. But I'm gonna climb up this little mound. Have some fun here. All right, here we go. This is probably a steep climb, and all right, no problem. Let's go on this one. Yeah, I'm having fun. Okay, that was fun. I'm having fun on that. That was on pedal assist 5 though, gear 2. Okay, let's get back on the road here. I was just trying to have some fun. I was trying to show you that. All right, and my left hand turn signal, ready to go back. Just doing a short run. Just want to work out my legs. I might go a little further. Whoa, I got a lot of headwind here. I got a lot of headwind here. Ooh, I think it's gonna rain soon. I see some dark clouds coming up ahead. The wind's starting to pick up. Feels a little cooler too. I can tell summer is pretty much over. Fall is starting to begin. The temperature is getting lower. It's no longer in the 90s, it's in the 80s now. So, gonna enjoy the last of the warm daylight I got here before we start getting into the, well, in some ways we're already into the rainy season. It's already rained quite a bit. And eventually it's gonna get cold. Don't know when, but it may drop down in the 60s, which is cold for Houston, cold for me. That wind is pushing hard on me. Maintaining about 25 miles an hour here. So far, depending how the weather goes, I might do a little bit more riding, or I might just head on back home. This is strictly just street riding right now. I'm also testing out the rear wheel to see how it's doing. I just had to replace my tube because I got a nail. So this is also testing out the rear wheel. Looks like I did a good job. It's not as hard as I thought it would be, but I just don't see how you can do it on the road. Well, I think you can. I think you can do it on the road. It's just it would just be difficult. I think you would definitely have to flip the bike over at that point. You definitely have to flip the bike over at that point and okay, get a green light, see if I can make it. Gonna push. Oh. Oh, not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. Not gonna make it. I am pretty hot just sitting right here. That sun is still pretty hot. It's still in the 90s. I think today's going to be in the 90s. It's going to reach 90, then pretty much rest of the day be in the 80s and drop down to 70s, maybe even 60s by night. But I'll be lucky if it drops down to 60. Usually it's been 80 to 70 at night. All right. All right. I think the rear wheel works. I'm not experiencing anything, and it looks like it's doing good. It hasn't fallen off, so okay. And the chain is working good. All right, I'm pretty happy with it. Let me. Oh. All right, let me do some off-roading here before it starts raining. You can see really dark clouds creeping up here. So let's do some off-roading here. Let's get off on a trail. Ooh, it smells like sewer here. Always smells like sewer here. Some of the neighbors have been complaining that it smells like leaking gas. Okay. So here I go. I'm pedaling here. You know, I took a piece of the that 4-inch inner tube from the old inner tube from replacing it from this flat tire, and I put it on the wrapped it around the Suntour seat post, and that's holding up as well. It's not bouncing up and falling off and all that. Try to avoid some of this mud here. Okay, just riding around off trail, see how the rear tire feels. So far it feels pretty solid. It's not falling off on me. And that Suntour is that little inner tube I wrapped around the Suntour seat post seems to be holding up. Oh. Stay around here. Grass is always tall for some reason, but let's do some slow throttle. I'm gonna do some slow throttling here. Looks like someone's fence is falling apart, or they're just redoing it. Not sure what's going on. Looks like they're trying to redo the fence. Knocked it all down. All right. Slow riding today. What I love is I love this cramp buster because you can just turn the twist throttle just the right amount just to get you going in a controlled manner. There's some other like accessories you can buy for the twist throttle. like you can buy a thumb throttle, but I like the palm throttle myself because I can hold the. If you're able to see my right hand, you can see I'm just controlling the twist throttle in a way that I can just go real slow over this. It's controlled. You know, I'm not just blazing through it. I can blaze through this, but I'm not worrying. I just got my sandals on, and I don't want the tall grass hitting my leg and all that stuff. It's controlled throttle. And with the 750 watt motor, you can just go right through it. It may not be the fastest, but it has enough power to go through it, you know, in a controlled manner. Oh yeah. Ooh, looks like it's real muddy right there. I'm gonna try to avoid that. Oh, I hear a little thunder in the distant background. So I think I got enough time here where I can just have fun riding, not worry too much about the rain catching up to me. Stuff in between. Stand up just a little bit, just to make sure I keep my balance, because they got these large tractor trailers that mow the grass down here, and they leave like huge tire groove marks in the dirt, especially when it's wet. I'm wondering if I should continue or you know what, let me just keep on going. I don't know how much time has passed by, but anyways, I'll just keep going. I love the cramp buster. This is perfect. Using the cramp buster in this way is perfect for me. I like using the cramp buster like this. Just slow ride through through grass like this. Just off-road. There's no trail per se. Handle these little dips going down and up it. Yeah. And with a Suntour seat post, this ride is a lot smoother. Wow, a lot smoother. I remember this used to be a very, very bumpy ride. So far I'm just using throttle right now. Not doing anything here. My turn right here. And I just pedal just a little bit. All right, throttle. Oh, whew. All right. Ooh. Just really had to grab on the handlebars. Whew. Man, had to really grip the handlebar. I love these. These gloves are pretty good. I'm also wearing the sweatbands underneath the gloves. So I have a sweatband here and here beneath the gloves, right on my palms. So let's just throttle it all the way home now. All right. I think my rear wheel works. It's a success. I'm happy with it. So did you ride your bike today? I hope you all did. Let me know what you did today. And if you ever had a wheel experience, tell me about that as well. That'll be interesting to see what you all done in certain situations. I love riding my Rad Power Bike in different situations, road, off-road. It's fun. All right, throttling. All right, turn the gear down a little bit. Pedal assist down as well. All right. All right. Had to trim the trees a little this morning today too. Got that done. Oh, this bike is heavier. Oh goodness, this bike is heavier. I do have to admit that. All right, lights working. I probably need to charge them. Oh, I'm probably gonna go out for another bike ride here. Oh, goodness. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. See you all later. Bye.